Disclaimer. I do not own anything except the plot and the plot alone. Don't come after me, please. Credit goes to whoever credit is due.
Akashi stirs awake from his sleep. The room they're in is still dark. The first thing he notices was Bakuto was sitting on his futon, head resting on his arms which are propped up on his knees. The older has dark circles under his eyes, making it obvious he hasn't slept a wink last night. Bakuto-san, you have dark circles under your eyes. Did you not sleep? Oh. Good morning, Kashi. I was thinking about what you said to me last night, and before I knew it, it was morning. What I said last night? I'm sorry, but I don't think I remember what it was. I was really sleepy last night. I remember taking a shower, but the rest of the evening was a blur. I don't even know how I got back to this room. Did I say something to upset you? Bakuto looked at Akashi, trying to see if the younger boy was playing dumb to cover up what happened last night because he was embarrassed of confessing so suddenly. What he saw was Akashi furrowing his brows together, trying hard to remember what he did last night in his sleep-addled state of mind. He really doesn't remember. That means I can confess to him the way I want to. Open mouth smile. No, Akashi, you didn't say anything upsetting or something. You just made me think of stuff I never had thought of before, and I guess I got caught up in it. Don't worry so much. Grin. Akashi's worry eased up a bit upon seeing the big smile on Bakuto's face. I have something to talk about with Kuru. I'll see you at the practice matches later. Yeah, Akashi. Are you sure, Bakuto-san? You can get some sleep for now. It's still quite early, you know. You can just talk to Kuru-san later. He said this while checking out the time, 4:30 a.m. No, Akashi. I need to do it now before I forget. I'll rest properly later, I promise. Let me talk to Kuru now, okay? He might still be asleep and you'll be disturbing him. I'll remind you later that you wanted to talk to Kuru-san about something if you really forget. Please rest for now. I don't want you fainting later due to the lack of sleep. You are right. Kuru might still be sleeping. Okay, I'll listen to you, Akashi. I'm too excited right now though. You wouldn't know a way to calm me down so I can sleep now, would you? He asks as he lays down on his futon, looking up at Akashi. The setter looked in deep thought. Then instead of answering, he sat near the older boy and then gently ran his fingers through the other's hair. Would this help? Bakuto immediately closed his eyes and hummed in agreement. Fukurodani's ace fell asleep in no time. Despite his calm exterior, Akashi was internally having a meltdown. What the hell did I do last night? What the hell did I say that made Bakuto-san think of it for the whole night? Did I say something philosophical? Something crazy? I didn't confess to him, did I? Oh God, what is it? Try as he might, for the love of him, he couldn't remember what happened last night. He knew he had the tendency to be more straightforward and say what's on his mind without filter when he's half asleep, thus his current internal panic. Don't worry so much. Bakuto smiled widely at him. Should I just take Bakuto-san's word for it? He told me not to worry so much. He looks excited to share whatever it is to Kuru-san, so it probably isn't me confessing to him, right?
If you only knew, Akashi, tears of joy.
He probably got lost in his thoughts with that one-track mind of his, that's why he wasn't able to sleep. Yeah, that's probably it. Akashi stopped stroking Bakuto's hair when the other boy fell asleep. He was about to stand up when he saw that Konoha was watching them. How long were you watching us, Konoha-san? Since the morning greeting. You really spoil Bakuto too much, Akashi. How would you get a girlfriend if you're taking care of him like that? We need him on his best if we want our ace, Konoha-san. I'm just doing what I think needs to be done so he can be at his best. If I need to sacrifice my love life, so be it. I still have my 3rd year of high school for that, not that I'm currently looking for a significant other. I don't understand why you need to be making sacrifices for Bakuto, you know. Akashi remained silent as Konoha just shook his head and got up. During breakfast, Akashi, I'll eat with Kuru, okay. I gonna tell him what I wanted to tell him earlier. Okay, Bakuto-san. I'll see you at practice then. Yeah, Akashi. I'll see you later. Bakuto immediately went towards Kuru, who was sitting together with Kenma. Kuru, Oya, what's up, Bakuto? Bakuto sat down across Kuru. You gotta help me bro. I want to confess. Kenma, who's normally not interested in such things, paused his game. To who? He avoided their gaze on him, but in doing so, he glanced towards Akashi and his gaze lingered for a bit.
Obvious Bakuto is obvious.
Can I not tell you that? I don't think I have the self-control to keep my feelings hidden if you guys decided to tease me about it. I don't want them to know until the time I confess, you know. I want this to be perfect. Kenma and Kuru looked at each other. They both thought, definitely
It's
Akashi. Oh, he's very serious about this Kuru. He turned to Bakuto. We will help. How do you plan on confessing? I want to sing them a song that says what I feel for them. I wish I could get them flowers too if possible. Oh, you want to sing? Wait, you can sing. I can, I think. I'm pretty good at it too. But if you guys think I shouldn't, then I'll just confess normally. We really can't decide that without hearing you sing, bro. Oh, you're right. Wait a bit. Bakuto stood up and went out of the cafeteria. When he came back, he was holding his phone and earphones. He sat down and gave the earphones to the two. He then played a recording on his phone. He watched as the two widened their eyes and looked at each other before looking at him. They placed their hands over the earphone to listen intently. As the recording finishes, he asked, I can't tell if that's a good reaction or a bad reaction. Should I sing? Should I sing? Are you kidding me? Of course, you should. The hell, man, why'd you hide a voice like that? Kuru screams, knowing he shouldn't be attracting attention to themselves right now. Thank you. I agree with him. How the heck did you manage to hide a voice like that? Were you never invited to karaoke or something? Not really. I do sing at home though. My sisters told me I should sing more often and record myself because I was good. That's why I have that recording you just heard. You have sisters. That's what you focused on. Anyway, I get why they want you to sing more. That was beautiful enough that I was about to swoon. Kyanma. I'm right here. Don't worry. I still love your voice, or all of you for that matter. Kenma smiling face. Now shut up. We need to help Bakuto.
Savage Kenma.
Right. Have you picked out a song? Yeah. I thought it was perfect for how I feel. It's They are an angel to me and I know I'm not good enough for them, but damn it, I want to be the one for them with every fiber of my being. God, that is so sweet, it's sickening. Let's do that. How about a band? Like do a live show on our last night here at camp, then use that song as your last song for the night and dedicate it to whoever it is. It's a good idea, but who will play the instruments? I know how to play the bass, but that's it. We need someone to play the guitar, keyboard and drums at the very least. Call Shoyo over. He should know some people who can play instruments. Hinata, ain't that Chibi's head just full of volleyball? You sure he can help? He plays guitar, Kuru, and I can play the keyboard. We jam sometimes. My disciple plays guitar. Very cool. How come I don't know that? Loudly crying, you jam when I'm not around. Loudly crying. You're being a baby. Anyway, call Shoyo over.
Savage Kenma Part 2.
Kuru stood up to get the human tangerine. You called for me, Kenma. Yeah, we need your help, Shoyo. Bakuto here is planning to sing to his crush, so we decided to hold a live band at the last night of our training camp so he could do it without arousing suspicion. Oh, you're confessing, Bakuto-san. I'll help. Don't tell me who, though I might accidentally spill. I'm playing guitar, right? Yeah, you are playing guitar. And I wasn't planning on saying who it is either. I don't think I can keep it from them if I told someone else about it. To be honest, I just want to scream it at the rooftop. That's how hard I'm keeping this feeling suppressed, right now. Aw, smiling face with hearts. I wish you all the best, senpai. Is there anything else you need help with? We actually do, Shoyo. Do you know anyone who plays drums? Oh, I do, but he won't help us, unless what, Shrimpy? Can we add one more person? He can be backup vocals or lead other songs aside from the one Bakuto-san wants to sing. He can play a bit of guitar too. Sure. But we needed a drummer though. Trust me, this is the only way we can get that drummer. I'll be right back. I'll call them over. Hinata left to who knows where. When he came back, he got Yamaguchi in tow. The vocalist you were talking about was your pinch server. Yep, Kuru-san. I already told him on the way over what this is about. He's excited to help. I heard you still need a drummer. Yeah, and Shoyo says having you on the team is the only way we can get one. Well, if he's talking about that drummer, he's not wrong. I still gotta convince him though. Oh, for crying out loud. He's soft for you yams. He'd do whatever you asked. Soft for Yamaguchi. Wait, is the drummer you're talking about Glasses-kun? Yup, he wouldn't help willingly unless we get yams here involved. I love your vote of confidence in me, Hinata, but you know Suki doesn't always give in to me. Well, it'll go better with you as our negotiator. Alright, leave Suki to me. I'm guessing we already have people on bass and keyboard. Yeah, me on bass and Kittens on keyboard. I see, don't we have to get permission from the coaches to hold a live band? And what about the instruments? How will we practice? And what other songs have you lined up? 4 people fell silent and blinked twice all at the same time. Wow, good thing we have Yamaguchi here, we haven't thought that far. Bakuto and I will talk to the other captains about holding a live band as a way to unwind at our last night here. When we get them to agree, we'll talk to the coaches. For practices, we'll use the music room. The instruments are already there and it's soundproof so we can keep the whole performance a secret. We can practice after dinner before lights out. For the other songs, fob songs too, or maybe other rock bands. A mix would be great. We'll think it over once there's progress on the permission to hold a live band. Alright.
See you in part 3.